Shortly after the school year fled from May into June, I eyed my first jailbreak from June Street. My summertime jailbreak out of junior year Forest Grove Middle School. I was always in need of more bail money for fireworks and more Jason's Pizza and Arthur's Bagels and Friends and VHS rentals in Tatnick Square and more Peking Garden Egg Foo Young, egg rolls and hoy-toy poo-poo platter yearnings, and more duck sauce, and more soy, and more energy to pedal my blue BMX bicycle to Webster Square near Skylight Skating, near the cinemas, near the Arby's sign with the lunch specials. Luckily, I had a new customer's lawn to mow, just off the corner of May Street in June. $15 in the mid-'80s went a long way to bail a kid out of his house. Out of jail, so to speak. It was enough money in the summer. Always enough for priceless freedom and fun. The only catch was that I had to push the lawnmower over a mile from my house to cut the grass and then push it back home. All for $15 of bail money. Even still, it was worth all that freedom from empty kitchen cupboards and refrigerators and defrosted summer whispers of, "We don't have enough for that." I promised myself there's not going to be any lost trips to the summer movie matinees that year. I wasn't going to let myself miss any of the double feature previews at Lincoln Plaza Cinemas either. Not the Goonies double feature, nor any other 2-for-1 deals at the movies, nor any bus fare to escape to a downtown arcade across from Worcester Commons, or any new arcade games either, nor to miss out on any other commando tournament for first place at the convenience store next to Richmond Pharmacy on the corner of St. Elmo Road and Pleasant Street. No, I was not going to be denied. I was not going to be trapped inside of that childhood prison. I was going to earn myself bail money for a childhood jailbreak. Yes. So I gassed up the red lawnmower and I dusted the old grass off the rusted-out blade beneath. And I cleaned out the bottom clumps from just for that mile-long journey up June Street. And then I locked the house up and made my journey. The house was empty in the late morning hours of Worcester summer air. Blue skies, puffy white clouds spreading out. No threat of rain, no strong gusts of wind, no evening mosquitoes left in the morning rays of sun. No more frostbite, no more calendar countdowns for June to come. But now it was a calendar countdown for June to stay. Oh yes, I pushed the lawnmower uphill out of the driveway and turned left for June Street and made my way up towards May Street. I kept the mower on that uneven, bumpy, cracked sidewalk and soon passed the Miola house and wondered what they were up to. No sight of them as I remembered playing piñata for one of their birthdays. I hadn't played with them for years. But alas, there's nothing like another summer to remember a lost year, or a lost friend by. And so it seemed like this summer was no different. A lot of my friends from school were off somewhere else, and the phone wasn't ringing. And all of my memories of the summer before were made of different hopes and different dreams, of different movies to see, of different arcade games to play, of a different girl I missed, such as Anita Lost, in a mask of Mary Tyler Moore every morning through my television static, now replacing Angela lost somewhere out there inside of the secret 6th grade winding trails of Duffyfield. And so I kept pushing the lawnmower up past the edges of my paper route. Hadwin Road, pushing up past Barry Herman's house across the street in that gray triple-decker. And I pushed even beyond Brian Ferguson's house on the right side. Another triple-decker. No sight of him in the yard or the windows as I kept pushing the lawnmower onward. Onward towards Jason's Pizza, where I saw the 2 men preparing the dough and tossing and twirling it in their hands, and scent flying in the air. And then onward to Arthur's Bagels and Friends for the scent of coffee sifting through the doorway. There, along the corner of Chandler Street in June, a quarter jangling around in my left pocket for a game of dig-dug with Brian. But there was no turning back to see if he was home. So I crossed Chandler Street and I kept pushing that lawnmower up towards May. $15 on my mind, $15 bail for a ticket out of jail, that morning bus ride tomorrow, and a 1 p.m. matinee at Showcase Cinemas. More bail money for another VHS with my cousin in Webster Square. Another Fangoria horror magazine from the rack of Walden Books inside of the Galleria. Yes, I had $15 of bail money on my mind, all the way down June Street into May. Even after I turned left and I crossed over June Street, the money was on my mind, and mowing that lawn was worth it. It was a little tricky, I say, with the uneven grass in the soil, but it was easy enough for $15 of green Monopoly money. All for a get-out-of-jail scheme. Yes, for a jailbreak for the summer childhood. My childhood jailbreak that year. Yes, that $15 of bail money would get me out of the house and keep me out of there. Away from my wardens, too, who weren't too keen on being around too much anyways. Luckily, my new customer was just swell. He paid me in bail money cash, and he shook my hand. "Looks great. Come back in 2 weeks," he said. And that was it. That was it. In my hands, $15 of freedom to bail me out of the jail that summer. That childhood jail, $15 of freedom. And boy, did I get free. In no time I spent all of that money just to keep myself out of that childhood prison.